All right, so we are headed to the grocery store. We are going to get some shopping done for this week. Not a big crazy haul, just a weekly haul. But we're headed to Costco, so we haven't gone shopping with you all at Costco before, so we're excited to go see what they have and try it out. I've got Josh Mann driving, and Julianne is with us today, and Marie stayed home with the rest of the crew. So I think the goal is, you know, every January, I am sure you guys can relate. You can comment below if you can relate, but after all of the events that take place in December, we are all so tired of sugar and tired of treats and, you know, kind of eating at different places and all of that. And we're always ready to just kind of like settle in,
hit the reset button.
Hit the reset button. That's right. I know. I think I heard Julianne or Maria. I can't remember who said it. Was like, oh, I'm so tired of dessert. Like, can't even think about dessert. So we're all ready to just kind of start over, reset, cleanse, if you will. And so that's what this grocery haul is going to be. I'm hoping to see what they have as far as, I've heard that Costco has really good like organic produce. Right. I do want to check out their organic flour because that's not available at Sam's when we did that haul. So I want to look. I
can't remember the last time I've been to Costco. We don't go there. We don't go there.
It's not super close. I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what they have. I definitely want to stock up big time on organic produce and just see what they have. You know, I was looking at a post the other day that it was in a mom's group and everybody was talking about, you know, what they liked from Costco, but all of it that they were saying was all pre-made meals.
Right.
So I want to see what's there, if it's beneficial for us, and see, just see what they have. So we're on the road and we're going to take you guys along.
All right, we're here for health food, but Annie's looking at furniture already.
That's not bad. We don't need it.
All natural sheepskin rugs. Look at that.
These are the chocolate ones. I only see chocolate. Sugar. When you decide not to try not to buy stuff that has seed oils in it or canola oil, it's really hard.
Vegetable oil.
What are we excited about?
Organic dried mango. This is a family favorite. So favorite.
It's a 40-ounce bag.
It's expensive at Country Life. I think it's 5 pounds for $40 or $50. I'm gonna get 2 of these, and I have to ration out to the kids because they'll eat it all in a day. It's okay to love different companies and to shop from different places, which I love. So that's why we're here. That's why we're checking out Costco. And if you guys have been following us at all, you know that we did an Azure Standard grocery haul last time. And I got apple slices, which are non-organic. And it was 4 pounds for, what'd you say, $38?
$39, yeah.
$39. Well, there's a special sale today here. Oh, we're almost out of those apples too, by the way. So there's a sale today, and it's $8 for a pound. So that saves us a solid $2 or something per pound versus the Azure. So today, and these are organic too, which I prefer to buy if I can. I know I can't do it all the time, but I do it when I can. So we're getting 4 bags of these. I've got 6 kids and a husband that love dried fruit and dehydrated fruit. So we're stocking up on this. Yeah, let's look at the noodles because we do buy ramen noodles. Yeah, we like to make our own homemade ramen, and I just hope we like these because we've never tried it. But it's millet and brown rice, so I like that a lot.
Want to do 2?
Yeah, let's do 2. We will be using these.
Something I really want to do too that we haven't done this year is make chili in bulk and can it up.
Okay, I'm going to give you some feedback on our previously canned chili, and I've learned something. And maybe I would like to hear people's opinions on this. So previously, when we've canned our chili, we just opened up a can the other day, and the spices were like
super strong for some reason.
It amplified it like too much, and it's over a year old.
It just tasted like chili powder.
It tasted like chili powder. So I think next time I'm gonna, because I would taste it as I go, and next time I think I'm going to either leave the spices out and just make it like regular and keep it in the can, and then add the spices because we couldn't eat it. It was so
too spicy.
Strong. No, not spicy. I like spicy.
Well, the flavor is too strong.
It tasted terrible.
Yeah. Look at all the olives.
I like olives so much. I could spend $1,000 right here.
Yeah. Give us a pallet of olives.
Okay.
Yeah. This is good mayo. Like, yeah, mayo is like really, really, really bad for you. But this is all.
Sure.
You know what they're all going to say? You can make your own mayo.
I know. And there are times where we make our own ranch and we make our own cream of chicken soup mix and do that, but there's times where you don't do that, and so it's nice to.
This is avocado oil, organic eggs, organic egg yolks, organic vinegar, sea salt.
Yeah. It's just to justify $10. Like this would need to be just for like small amounts of stuff. If you're spending $10, that's true.
Anything.
That's true. Unless we're making like jalapeno dip or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Flowers.
Okay, so for 10 pounds on Azure, that's $15.70.
This is $16.79
For
for 20 pounds.
10 pounds.
This is 20 pounds.
They have organic brown sugar here, even though.
This
Like you can make your own organic brown
This is
sugar.
what's funny. So there was literally a thread on a mom's group, and people were listing their favorite items from Costco, and this was someone's favorite item. Was this? Like instead of buying,
Plastic bottles?
Yes. But this is not from concentrate, so somebody recommended this. But do I spend $10 because I put lemon? Yeah, it doesn't have any preservatives.
Yeah.
I put lemon in my water all day, every day, 365 days a week if I have it.
And it's organic. The other one is
Okay. Impulse buying. It's probably a good price. We haven't even gotten to the produce section yet, and that's why I'm here. I'm seeing some of the things that my dad buys because he makes me laugh because every time we go up to Michigan, he loves Costco. He's a big fan of Costco. Shout out to Dad. And every time he's like, yeah, I got it. I found it at Costco. It was such a good deal. And now I understand now. I'm understanding that there are good deals here, and I'm seeing things that he buys.
All right, we made it to the produce section.
How do they feel though? Are they super duper hard? Fresh organic produce is very expensive. It's $6 for this, which is gone in my family in one sitting.
Yeah.
Because there's 8 of us. And yeah, the prices on produce specifically are not like great here. It's comparable to everything else, but it's not great. So the goal is to buy citrus when citrus is in season.
What about bags of cuties and oranges? Do we see those prices over there?
I have 2 bags of those at home, so that's why I don't want to buy them right now. I hate when that stuff goes bad. Okay, we just finished up our shopping haul from Costco, and it went well. It was nice being able to take our time and price check stuff and really check what they had, what they didn't have. So we'll talk about all that. We're gonna put everything on the table, dining room table at home, and show you guys what we got. All right, we are back home. We just got everything in the house and on the table, and Marie got it all organized so you guys can see it, and we want to show you what we got. Of course, I'm going to eat my words because I said at the beginning,
fresh produce, right?
I don't know if Levi's going to put this in the video, but I was like, I just want to go look at the fresh produce and see how it is, and you can see, well, I mean, we got produce, but
we did.
We also checked out the other stuff, though I'm really glad we did because we ended up doing some price checking, and everything we bought was cheaper today. I don't think I bought stuff that was more expensive. We price checked it to like some of our favorite places like Country Life Naturals and Azure Standard, and some of these things were like on a deal just for today. So they may not be cheaper like all the time, but today it was cheaper. So I was like, we've got to buy this. So
I think whenever you tackle going to like Costco or Sam's or whatever the places are, is like you know that there's going to be some of these prepackaged items that are going to come home as well. It's like, it's inevitable.
Correct, but what I did say at the beginning when we were walking into Costco right at the beginning was that this was going to be a healthy grocery haul, and I stand by that because we because we didn't have the little kids with us on this trip, we were able to read through all the ingredients and make sure that it only had what we wanted in it. The only thing I didn't read was your nice little buffalo sauce.
But it's the healthier version of the buffalo sauce.
I love like buffalo chicken wraps. Okay, story for another day. Okay, so let's get started. What do we have done on this end?
Yeah, we had some produce done at this end. We had our big old bag of onions, and the only reason we got more onions between this bag and this bag, and then I should throw in here garlic, is because we're gonna be going through a lot of those in the first month of the year here. As we talked about before, we try to like do a little bit of a cleanse or eat healthier and kind of just do a family reset as far as like all the snacks from the holidays.
Absolutely, and we've been living off of and using our garden onions and potatoes and all of that. So we're going through that, and that's definitely not gonna last us forever. So I don't see it lasting too much longer because we cook at home a lot.
Yep, for sure. So we got that, and we got some bell peppers. You guys aren't big fans of them, but
Josh
I like to cook with them.
Peppers.
And it's right around $1 per pepper right now is unfortunately what the price is. So
but that's so that's what it was. What else is up there?
We got some avocados, and so that's like the produce over here.
Well, yeah, we can work over to that side. And
then I know we
bought a lot of mango. You've seen me buy, if you're new here, maybe you haven't, but one of our favorite snacks to keep around the house, like for a treat snack, is dried mango, and we buy that usually from Country Life Naturals in bulk. But because we were at the store today, we were at Costco.
Because people are going to ask, it's 100%. It just says organic dried mangoes.
Right. It is not sulfured. It doesn't have
sugared.
No sugar, anything like that. So I love having this. We don't have our own dehydrator or freeze dryer, so maybe in the future, but we don't have that yet. So these are great snacks, and these were on sale as well. So I got 4 of them because it was nice, the size of them, because we can open this and it won't go, get dried out or anything. I can keep these down in dry storage for easy snacks for the kids. So same thing with the baked apple chips. Again, only organic apples are the ingredients. That's it. And we had just bought dried apples on our last Azure Standard haul. And I think it was 4 pounds, we said.
Yeah, and the kids flew through them.
That we just fly through them. Those are also unsulfured, nothing added, just the dried apples, and they're so good. So
we have to put some measure with that, though. Like, there's a lot of families that maybe the kids fly through something and there's only like 1 or 2 kids. We do have a lot of people consuming that.
There's 8 of us eating all of these treats. So it doesn't take long to go through, if everyone has a portion, like a cup of this as a snack, it does not last long in our house.
I think even a serving size
it says 2/3 of a cup.
2/3 of a cup,
But we know that's ridiculous, right? So moving on, this was an impulse. All of these were kind of impulse buys, but I felt really fine about it. But one impulse buy that we had, and we read the ingredients, and I was pleasantly surprised, is at Costco, they offer the organic version of these little pretzel crisps. And I didn't even know that there was an organic version, but the ingredients look really clean, and I was happy about that. So some of my kids love pretzels, especially, and we're not gonna eat this right now. We're gonna wait till like a treat time, but Marie's lemon curd, which is a friend's recipe from Oklahoma. Shout out to friends. Making that lemon curd recipe and then eating it with pretzels is so good. Okay, this was another impulse buy. This happened a lot today. Jesse loves these Made Good granola minis, and I was not gonna buy them. I was gonna walk away, but they were on sale.
They're $4 off per bag.
And there's 24 little snack bags in here. Something great to like take in the car or to church or whatever for a quick little snack if you don't have time to throw together something. So I got 2 bags of that. You want to talk about upfront stuff? Because I can't even see it.
Yes. You get our big thing of Better Than Bouillon. We use that all the time for cooking. So that was just a stock up item. Julianne wanted to go with the healthier avocado oil, mayo?
Yeah, it's the Primal Kitchen brand. I'm sure you've heard of them. Very clean ingredients.
And that's the same brand as this here too.
I also didn't know they carried the Primal Kitchen brand like in bulk there at Costco. So that was nice.
And then we snuck in, without Annie knowing.
I didn't know he put these.
Our garlic jalapeno stuffed not onions, olives. So garlic jalapeno olives are there. That's a good snack. We like that.
It really is.
What else did Julianne get here? She got some coconut milk.
Yes, a few of the recipes that we make call for coconut milk, especially a lot of the leaner, healthier recipes, and so we don't make our own coconut milk, so that's a perfect thing to keep in the root cellar.
And I would say, like, we were back to the impulse buy. Like, these are things that we do purchase at times. It's just, we weren't necessarily planning on buying that today, but they will get consumed, and they are something that we eat. It's like the tortilla chips and the popcorn. Like, those things are, there's things
like
that we
snacks,
consume anyhow.
But I would call them a great choice when it comes to snacks. Like, you can go the full gamut on that, and so they offered, like, if you go to a local grocery store, yes, they have some organic chips, but they're very expensive and they're smaller bags. And this is just, organic corn, organic sunflower oil, and sea salt. And I feel okay about that. I mean, we try to avoid some of the sunflower oils and stuff like that, but you have to pick your battles. So I think this is the only thing that we bought that has any seed oils in them, I believe. Okay. And then the popcorn, that was just Julianne wanted that. Our countertop popcorn popper that we make, it went kaput. So we are in the process of replacing this. So this is to buy some time until that arrives, the new one arrives. A couple of these things I was really excited about. Carrots, kind of excited, but we got a lot of carrots. The kids love juicing carrots and apples together, and then they will just eat carrots raw all the time. So I'm happy to have those as snacks in the house. But the guy checking us, I was like, I hope you're juicing. I was like, actually, we are. They love juicing carrots. So we have a juicer. It works out great. This is what I was really excited about. And Marie, I don't know if you saw this yet, but this is one of the meals that we like to make is our own homemade ramen broth. We don't make our own ramen noodles. We haven't tackled that yet. But at Costco, they had these organic millet and brown rice ramen noodles. And I was so glad because at the local stores around us, all the noodles that I find are not, they're definitely not the healthiest, but we like the ramen noodles. Anyway, I was so excited to get this, to be able to try it. And so we bought 2 packs because these are dried noodles. They'll last a nice long time. We can put this down in the stockpile and make a solid 6 ramen meals or something out of these 2 packs. So I was really excited about that, and I'm excited to try it.
That's a really good recipe she's got too. And does she use the bouillon in there as well?
Yes. Okay. The vegetable bouillon. Yeah. Yes. Also, one thing that we found that Costco had versus like Sam's was they offered organic all-purpose flour. At Sam's, they only offer one kind of flour.
Always restocking flour.
Always restocking flour. And I'm okay with that because the reason why we go through so much flour is because we make so much bread at home. We make
bagels.
Julianne made bagels today, and everyone loved them. And so all these things get made at home. And even when you're doing sourdough, you still need flour to do all these things. So yes, really excited about that. It was a good price. It was cheaper than my Azure. It was cheaper than my Azure flour. I feel bad saying it because I really love Azure Standard, and I know you will too. But you got to say what it is, and it was cheaper. So, okay.
And that was also, I think that was on a sale as well, though.
It might have been.
Yeah, it was. We got, some lemon juice? Is that what this is?
Yeah, I saw somebody recommend this, which is the only reason I bought it. I like to put lemon in my water instead of just drinking plain old water. I like having a little lemon. It's good for you. But usually unless you buy fresh lemons and squeeze them yourself, there's usually kind of cruddy ingredients in those pre-made.
Some fillers or some
even in organic, they have preservatives in them. So somebody recommended this, and this is, I don't know, I'm excited to try this too, because this is just organic lemon juice. So this is going to be reserved for just going in people's waters, not for baking in, not for lemon curd.
Yeah, and that's something that we do for just making our water so that you're not just drinking plain water all the time. We add a little bit of lemon into it.
Yeah, or lime.
Yep.
Yeah, and we like all that.
Sip on something a little bit nicer than that.
Okay, you and Julianne were looking at this and price checking all this.
Yep, there was some organic kombucha there. There's some different varieties we just decided to try.
Yeah.
It's a luxury item.
Well, it was $2 a bottle versus the cheapest I can find it. Well, the cheapest I can find it is $3 on a sale.
Yeah.
And that's at like maybe Walmart or Aldi or whatever. $3 is like the cheapest I can find here. And these were $2 a bottle. So I was like, okay, yes, we can do that. So we were trying 2 different kinds.
Yep, we got some fresh tomatoes. We're going to be going through some pico de gallo and doing some different things with lacto fermenting that we're going to try out.
Yep.
So wanted to have some fresh produce on sale with that. And then
we did, you know, we were able to get some of these little, they call them candy grapes, the little mini grapes. The kids love those. Some raspberries, some organic apples. But I'll be honest, I wouldn't say that we were saving money on the produce.
No.
It was
nice to have
even. I would say it was probably even. But they didn't have, like, we were hoping to buy some cabbage and we were hoping to buy cilantro.
Yep.
What else? Jalapenos. They didn't have any. They didn't have any of that stuff. We had to stop by Aldi on the way home.
I think a lot more staple is what you have to think of when you go to a place like that, like carrots, tomatoes, apples.
Because we froze all of our jalapenos, all of our tomatoes were turned into sauce. So when we want fresh stuff, this is the time of year where we have to go to the store for it.
Right.
So you can't avoid store buying all the time if you do want fresh. We could totally make it work eating out of our root cellar, but it would be very specific and it would be limited. So I'm thankful when we have options to go to the store and get some of these fresh things, you know. Not that we can ever use our root cellar grocery store, which we do on a daily basis. So
people are going to ask, what was the grand total for this haul?
Let me get the receipt. So the grand total for this, and I mean, okay, so this doesn't shock me when I'm shopping for 8 people.
No.
And I feel like some people are like, oh my goodness, anytime we do a grocery haul,
well,
people
this will
think
last
it's
way
so
more
expensive.
than like a week or something like that,
right,
too.
because
like,
this is... this will last us, these apple chips, if we go through them, if each one, if I ration it out, lasts us 2 weeks. I mean, this is practically like 2-3 months worth of snacks, you know, through here. So this isn't like, this isn't going to be all of my groceries for this
it's into our pantry a lot.
Right, this is going into our pantry, flour and different things. Okay, so the grand total for all of this was $380.
Okay.
And I actually thought it was going to be more expensive. So I wasn't shocked by that. I thought that was okay. Our weekly grocery hauls can tend to be expensive. Obviously, we're not having to buy any of our own meat, so it may not be expensive compared to some people, depending. But we're not buying our own meat, and we don't. You know, I'm not buying tomato sauce and cheeses and stuff. I mean, those things are bought in bulk at at the other places we like to shop, and we get raw milk from a raw milk farm. So these type of snack things, obviously we can't make ourselves, so it's wonderful to have them as an option in the pantry.
Or it would just be way more time consuming if we were to
It would, well, and
ourselves.
we don't, I mean, we could do dried apples in the oven, but it would take so long to do this amount of dried apples. So I was happy with it. I thought it was a good haul.
And
it was a fun experience.
And even like something like this, we make our homemade granola. We like our homemade granola a lot, but it's nice just to have some things that are just grab and go type of thing.
And like I said, I would not have gotten those had they not been the price that they were. Because at first when I saw the original price, I was like, we don't need that. We'll just make homemade granola, not a big deal. But when I saw that it was on sale, you know, minus $4 a bag, I was like, yes, we can do that and keep it, because Jesse was so excited. We should have captured his excitement when he walked in the door. He was singing. That's how excited he was. So that is it. That was our haul. Overall, I want to hear what you guys think. Would you choose Costco or Sam's if you were doing a bulk shop? I want to know. We talked about it on the way home, and we're leaning towards Costco because of the enormous amount of organic options and healthy snack options. And, you know, the produce was good too. And the meat prices were not bad, right?
I looked over the meat prices, and that's just another thing to throw into the mix there is if you're trying to put up meat and you don't have, you know, your local farmers markets to go to, then you can go to a larger stock up place and break down some of those cuts and save a lot of money that way.
Right.
So
even though, I mean, and we did that on a different day, and we can get into that another time, but our steer is not in the freezer yet.
Not yet.
So we're low on meat, and Josh found a really great deal on...
It was a prime rib. It was prime rib on the bone, so we broke that down and we made tallow out of it. We made different steak cuts. We had roasts.
Or different cuts.
We had some cuttings off of there, so we had some, you know, some chunks. So we were able to make, you know, a couple $100 of meat, probably into like $500+ of actual purchased products that we would be using. So
just to buy us some time.
Yep.
until we have the steer in the freezer, which is coming up very soon.
Right.
So anyway, I want to hear about who you would choose between Costco and Sam's. I want to hear your favorite items that you like to buy at Costco. Please educate me.
Yeah, let us know.
I know that they had a huge, pre-made freezer meal section and
Yep.
stuff. We didn't even touch that area. So this was enough for me today. I knew what my goal was coming in for healthy snacks, but I would love to hear what you guys love. If we ever everyone needs an easy meal time to time, and I would love to hear what you have to say. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you all, and make sure you stay tuned because we have a lot of good stuff coming up, and we'll talk to y'all soon.